myself, I am still in the process of discovery of some of the financial concepts, right?
Sure.
So what do you think are some of the essentials when it comes to this planning your finances that we should be as women be aware of? Absolutely.
I think from times immemorial, the one thing that we've always been taught is to save. That we all had piggy bank. You put our coins into it and look at it for the future, save it up to buy something in the future. So that has traditionally become the concept with most of us women, where we first think of how do we save, right? It's good because we're also thinking of what can we spend for in the future. But I think we need to also retrospect on seeing how can we create an abundance mindset. What I mean by that is how well can you plan for your wealth to actually increase, right? How do you do a 2x of it? How do you do a 3x of it? Now that's where there's an appetite of taking risks. Your technology has been such a boon that today's date and time, if you are in any of the private banks, I'm not going to take any of the brand names here, of course, but if you were to go into your app, you can actually do an SIP in less than 20 minutes or an NPS, right? Any of these schemes, you can do it in less than 20 minutes by submitting your docs. Everything's so digitally empowered. The piece that one needs to be clear of is, yes, there is a reading up to do. You need to be aware of high risk and medium cap and low cap, and how long do you want to invest this for, and which one comes under what. So not everything is going to be for saving or tax planning, right? The moment you're financially adept, you're also figuring out, hey, how do you want your money to be acting as a multiplier effect, right? That's something that innately will come with an abundance mindset. Along with an abundance mindset is also risk planning, right? How do you not actually put everything into an SIP or a mutual funds? Because I'm sure we've heard of this in the advert that, there is risk, right? Portion of risk that you have to be aware of. So you have to diversify your funds. You need to see how much do you plan for tax, how much do you want to put it in a saving, like a rain check amount that you put in on the side. How much do you want to look at it for an SIP, mutual funds, NPS, retirement planning? As women, we are conditioned to first be selfless and help others and not take care of ourselves. So this is a call out to all women listening to this, that you need to plan for your retirement. You need to think of pension schemes. You need to think of life insurance, because the other day you and I were chatting. We actually laughed about having health insurances, but not planning for life insurance. Why? Because even when you go ahead and talk to a male counterpart, they all have life insurances. And they all have nominated their females in the house as their nominees, right? Flip it over and see that even you need to have a life insurance in your name, and you need to have a nomination created as well. Because as much as their lives are important, so are ours. Over and above this, I also feel that it's important for us to look at trading as a concept. I would like to bring about, I have a female friend who trades, who's a daily trader, who actively trades, right? For that, you'll have to do a lot of reading up about the company. So there is an interest one needs to partake if you were to want to have a multiplier effect. It's not just going to happen by putting in an SIP, which is a short term or a long term. This is also about, if you were to get actively into trading, you also need to know how the company is performing, how your wealth is going to grow, and have a risk appetite as well.